Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
Job's done.
I am tempted to backstab that. That is a terrible idea. Well, backstab Defias ringleader. No. No. It's madness. And yet, my Defias ringleader. No. It's so dumb.
Mind if I roll knee?
Okay.
This guy's toast.
Gonna be an egg handled. Spooky.
Tazdingo! Yes!
That is my only way to activate the Nubian egg currently, but I
We
think
must
this is
cleanse the
important enough
Sunwell.
Hey, lights out.
justify.
Here we go.
Additionally, actually, I refuse to die that badly to Lightning Storm. I'll refuse. I was just gonna play the Defias ringleader, but this is probably better. I could play Deadly Poison,
Here
but
we go.
I will hold on to it. Might be useful.
Hey, lights out.
Push forward.
Combo enabler in case my weapon breaks in some way. Math unexpectedness. Somewhere along those reasons. Alright, that 1/1 I have to kill with the weapon to protect the 4/1.
This is our town.
Hey, lights out.
Yeah, beat it.
Here we
Get rid of the thing to prevent the lightning storm. Possibly killing the Azure Drake. Okay.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
I'm gonna hold on to this weapon. Clear the totems. This is a pretty severe board control deck, I think. Certainly don't have the damage to rush him down. These gnomish inventors are helping me quite a bit in this particular game. Alright, I could use both of these to kill that, then I have no protection from Lightning Storm, but one's just been used, and most of my guys are out of Lightning Storm range anyways. I could have sworn oh, right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Hey, give me a minute.
This is kind of the deck working at its best. And everything happened to come together this game. Will Shadow Step ever work its way into this deck? If this deck were to turn into a very aggressive version with one short of lethal? With Arcane Golem, possibly. I don't think that's the direction I want to take it though, so I'm not entirely sure.
Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
There continues to be some general comments about suggestions to put in sap/assassinate or asking why not. The main reason is because during this first week of next Rammus release, there's a lot of zoo, rightfully so. And sap's really bad, and assassinate's really bad against those. It's also why I shy away from going tempo rogue. And sport control type rogue might be better. And I'd be kind of surprised to find a handlock.
You're looking at me.
Not too surprised. A little surprised. Kinda
Mind if I
surprised.
roll need?
My hope is this is a zoo deck, which has a terrible draw. It's a zoo deck with a terrible draw.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
That is one epically bad draw.
Hey, give me that!
The turn 1 nothing, turn 2 turn 2 tap zoo? That is just too tragic.
Here we go.
You're looking at me.
In view of my scrub opening.
You call that? You're looking at me. Who dares summon me?
Nice shattered
We
plus
must
eviscerate
cleanse the
here.
Sunwell.
Here we
Hit him since it looks like Assassin's Blade. Might be played next turn. Huh, it's too bad for him.
I must protect the wild.
watch your back.
Do I want to keep SI7? I found that when I'm going second, even despite the easy combo nature of the agent, I often will not coin it out on turn 2. So I think it's correct to replace that and try to get the Scrub Lord or the egg instead. Or other faster carrots. Well, that is the egg. That's good. So it looks like it's gonna be... I could go turn 1 4/4. It'd be like Innervate Coin Yeti. Almost. Okay, the true Yeti. Well, Yeti, are you ready though to face Nerubian Egg? You shall fall under the might of the egg. Isn't that so sad? Yeti dying to an egg. I prefer to think of it as beautiful though.
Mind if I roll need?
What a swing that is. Especially if he has Keeper, since the silence is dodged. Nice.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner!
Sustenance.
This is going pretty well, cause egg real good. I mean, I happen to get the egg and the backstab and the cold blood. off of a 4-card replacement. I wonder if I go Assassin's Blade plus Deadly here. Nope. Wow, it keeps coming. Good stuff.
Hey, give me a minute.
How does he have no viable plays? Is he gonna force a nature here? Turn 5 nothing. Arch Companion. Kind of makes sense. A little bit. No need for the deadly poison yet.
The light protects. Here we go.
I'm gonna continue to hold the coin, just for flexibility. It's like I could play an Urgent Square with it, but that doesn't really make much sense. Good swipe. Card I expected to see. Okay, Deadly 5, 9, 10. Looks like the way to deal with it.
Here we go.
I'll go down to 15, which is 1 off of lethal in the case that he has like
I fight.
a combo. I'll play these guys.
Yeah,
The light protects me.
Many guys. Poison Seeds hit me. Actually, Poison Seeds, and then, well, it's not quite gonna work. Poison Seeds improves my board. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 15. Ooh. Okay, cannot use my sword to clear the 7/7. I wouldn't want to randomly die to Force Savage, so it's gonna be 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. He might have drawn to swipe. I should sprint, since I can also coin a Haunted Creeper. That might draw into something good. Oh yeah. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7, then that's lethal. Since Blade Flurry does 5.
You looking at me?
I fight.
Here we go.
I fight. Hey, give me a minute.
After all this bemoaning of this deck's faults, I go on a fairly substantial win streak. It's looking pretty good now.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Alright, toss all that.
Your opponent's back.
Do I feel this deck lacks teeth? That is the internal struggle I have,
Watch
actually.
your back.
I mean, the deck purposely has removed some teeth from the Tempo Rogue in order to gain some card draw and more longevity, and a better matchup against Zoo. Whether or not that's worth it remains to be seen.
The light protects me.
Mind if I roll knee?
I fight.
It seems like Sprint is a dead card a lot of the time and really situational. That one of the cards you're on the fence about. Yes, it is. I probably will replace it with Azure Drake.
Hey, give me that. Hey, give me that. I fight.
To my side.
Okay, a couple different directions to go here. Cleric backstab hit, or backstab SI. I cannot really combo the SI 7 agent at a later time.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I fight.
And I should try to get rid of my 1/1 against doggies.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. Here we go.
Best draw would be Deadly Poison, probably. I was thinking about playing Assassin's Blade last turn. No, this order is better. Ugh, a new bar ambusher. That is terrible here.
Here we go.
This is gonna be a painful turn, since he's got charginess. It'll probably be painful.
I let the dogs out.
Oh. Okay. If this is Freezing Trap, that's gonna kinda suck. But I don't think I can play around that at the moment.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Oh, if only I had hit it last turn with the sword. I had considered it. Hitting the Tundra Rhino, that is. If only I had actually played a new bar ambusher. If only I had top decked something useful. So many regrets. That's silly. Mike's not heard me trash talking her.
Here we go.
Alright, no point in playing a new bar ambusher. It just dies to my Ixna. Play this egg instead. I mean, you look at that and you say, wow, my Ixna's so good. However, if that were like a Savannah Highmane, I'd just have lost. Heck, if that were Corehound, I'd also have lost. Pretty much instantly. My Ixna is not gonna happen. Stop trying to make it happen. Darn. This my Ixna. Okay. Okay, that's a fine start. I can even keep the Azure Drake, just to ensure it keeps on going.
This is our town, scrub.
All I need to draw is something to play on turn 4, since 1, 2, and 3 are covered. Pretty nice.
You looking at me?
Looks like it's a Miracle Rogue.
My eyes are open.
It should be good. Shroud Sun Cleric, trade, backstab.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
You looking at me?
Pretty nice start. The first 3 turns went exactly as expected.
Do you like to play with
Oh, Pyro. It's a little different. That makes it not quite as clear cut that this is Miracle Rogue. It could not be it.
So many options. Here we
Force him to dagger, I guess. Could also be Miracle Rogue with a Pyromancer. A bit of an adaptation against the amount of zoo running around, possibly.
My shield for Argus!
Okay, so with this as the combo starter, I can clear it all.
Protects me.
Looks like he's playing a similar value deck.
Here we go.
Pass me that arc-light spanner. I fight.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
These no mission ventures are keeping me going. I think having two of these may be essential. One of the cards I originally thought about replacing, but no longer. So I think a final version of this deck would be competitive in tournaments versus the current meta. I'm not entirely sure. I'm leaning towards possibly. I did use this deck. I did enter this deck without any epics and legends to a recent invitational event. It went alright. Took down one deck. Lost the zoo.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
I think it's got its possibilities.
Hey, give me a minute.
Here we go.
I even don't think this matchup against Zoo is necessarily that bad, though. I'm not entirely sure. What if I got Edwin, Van Cleef, or Leroy in a pack? What do I do? I wouldn't run it. It's not good in this deck. In previous free-to-play runs, I would have considered not disenchanting it,
My shield
but
for Argus!
I'm a little more bloodthirsty this time around. I think I would just disenchant it. The only legend I'd consider running here is Blood Mage Thalnos, and even that one is a little bit close. And whether or not I would actually do so. Okay, so it looks like the initial plan is... okay, well I kind of want this for this, but this... we'll see.
Arc-light spanner.
We must.
I don't think I can
cleanse
afford to take the
Sunwell.
5 damage.
Give me a minute.
I have no activator for the egg, so Haunted Creeper. What do I think about replacing the Shadowstone Clerics with the Shield Master? It's kind of important to activate the egg. So no. I don't think I need any taunt in this deck. A Defender of Argus is a possibility though, as it is also a activation. Can or Leroy be better as an addition to this deck? Well, I would put neither in here. I would not put Mukla, I would not put any legendary. That's not because I want it to be free to play, it's because I genuinely believe it to be less good than other cards in this deck.
Blood and plunder!
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near.
Cute. He's also a value rogue of a different type. I've run out of steam though.
Here we go. Here we go.
Why do I value Valley Rogue over Tempo Rogue? Wouldn't the more hostile moves be more suited for free to play? I think currently there's a lot of Zoo out there. And the Tempo Rogue is very bad against Zoo, which is all about board clearing and gaining an advantage with their tap. So I've decided to put in card draw to try to match the Zoo and use efficient early game clear. We'll see whether or not that's actually good.
Your soul shall be mine!
Watch your back.
Backstab is a card I'll keep against hand or Warlock. This hand could be okay against you. Hopefully it is.
The light protects me.
This hand is kind of the dream against you, so hopefully I do well with this hand. Got the 1, the 2, and the backstab SI7, and then it's all going to be about whether or not I can have enough fuel for the later game. What's the card that I'm going to take out for the second Azure Drake? It'll be the Sprint. I think Sprint is a bit too slow. This is the dream hand. It's just these cards are not very value to kill. Still, I should play one of these though, as opposed to waiting. Good to get ahead of these things.
I fight.
I have the backstab SI7 for the Nerubian. The problem is then I have no hand, so it's all going to be about drawing Gnomish Inventors and Azure Drakes from there. Do it again. I could actually kill the egg and then backstab SI7 agent it, under the assumption that the egg will be broken because it's Zoo. I think that's worth it, just to be able to play these cards. Rare to break the opponent's egg, but like Defender of Argus, Dark Iron Dwarf, it's coming.
I fight.
This guy's toast.
Perhaps I should have done that last turn, actually.
Hey, lights out.
That minion already attacked.
Oh, the power of Void Terror. It's making its rounds. Becoming popular. That's going to hurt, but I think it's worth it. No.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I fight.
It's a bit too much damage.
Lights out.
Here we go.
It is cool. There have been some recent tournaments that I've tuned in on. I've seen some power overwhelmings and some void terrors. It's mostly being enabled due to the egg being really good.
Here we go.
I fight.
Why do I think King doesn't fit in this deck? Because this is a value deck, and I don't think it kills the opponent fast enough for Mukla to be able to get rid of the disadvantage. It's not a deck where you're going to be able to play threats fast enough for
Glory to the Sindora.
the bananas you give them to be worth it, my opinion.
Here we go.
Out of stuff here. This is the problem with this deck against Zoo. Like, I do have the better board state, but he's got that hero ability. I try to match it by running Gnomish Inventor and Azure Drake, but I am kind of reliant on drawing them, I suppose. I do also have this Assassin's Blade for advantage over time, but here's the problem. I spent turn 8 using 1 mana. He's also playing a more mid-rangey deck with Chillwind Yeti and Senjin, which is another thing I've seen sometimes. Pretty interesting.
Tazdingo! Yes! My shield for Argus!
I could Blade Flurry here, and then kill everything. However, 4-6, I'll go down to 13, I hit it again, I go down to 9. I think in order to win, I'm going to need to take some amount of gigantic risk and get more out of this Blade Flurry.
My shield for Argus.
First didn't pay off this time, but had to kind of go for it. Alright. Well, fun then. There's actually two main routes to play this on. The other route has me going down to 6, but no, that's not worth it.
Here we go.
If this is a value deck, wouldn't Cairn be a good candidate, or is he too slow? I think he's too slow.
To Northrend!
What about Gadgetzan? I also think he's too slow. I've considered most of the cards,
Here we go.
and if you would just assume I have reasonable reasons for not playing them, that would be great.
This is our town.
I know you're all curious about why not X, why not Y, but it's one of those things that I'd have to repeat quite a few times.
Truth is my shield.
Well played.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
I give up.
And that is this matchup.